bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello! I welcome you to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and this is the third video in my series about my traveler's notebook for going to Tokyo, Japan in 2020 with my son. And I can't remember if I shared last time, but my mom is coming now and my niece. So my son is in college, he's 23. My niece, I think, is 27 now. Yeah. And my mom is like 70. How old are you, Mom? 73? Yeah. And I'm 49. So it's a big range of us, 4 of us going in different generations, and I'm really excited about it. But what I wanted to share with you this week is my plan for what I'm going to carry on the plane. And before I forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure and do that and hit the notifications button so that you'll always know when I've posted a new video about traveler's notebooks and bullet journals and art and all that fun kind of stuff. Alright, so this is what I'm going to carry on the plane. It's a purse, and I'm trying to make sure you get different views in here. So this is the straps, and here's the front, and here is the back. It's got a lot of different zipper compartments, and I got this at the thrift store. Actually, I got it at Goodwill. Sorry, I think I'm shaking the table. So there's like this whole pocket section back here in the very back that I don't have anything in right now as part of the plan, but I'll have all this room. So there's like a place back here for credit card sections, pens, zipper pouch, these pouches here, and all this is zipped in the back. And this is just extra space if I need it, but I don't think I will because I don't want to make my bag too heavy, but if I do, I do. So this is what's going to go with me everywhere. What's going to go with me on the plane is my personal item, and it's going to have all my goodies. So that's what I wanted you to see. So there's also this section in the front here that I don't have any plans for. Place here, all of that. So this is all extra space if I need it. But then in the inside is what is going to go with me everywhere as part of my plan. I'm going to take everything out so you can see, but this is where, so my phone will go right in here, that section I was just showing you. But then, or it'll go in my pocket or whatever. But then this is all the goodies that I want to show you that has my traveler's notebook and my art stuff and change. So let me get all this out. Okay, so this is everything that was in there, and I'm going to go through them one at a time. This one has been in the last 2 videos, and I'll just cover a couple of updates. But I'm going to go over these real quick first. So let me just do this one really fast because it's easy. So last time I was sharing that I don't really like having a lot of change, and that it just makes my purse heavy, and so I didn't worry about having a change purse as part of my passport holder and wallet thing. But I was talking to my son, and he was reminding me that the yen is a coin, and when he was in Europe that he had a lot of coins, and so I'm gonna have to have change. And he said he used like a Ziploc bag to carry his change in, which I'm definitely not gonna do that. But I thought this would work. It will definitely allow me to have plenty of change if I needed it. And it was 99 cents at Goodwill. So it fit with my kind of style of bright colors, and it fits really nicely in the bag as you saw. Okay, so there was that. And then this is all of my things that I'm gonna need for doing art. So you saw last time in my traveler's notebook, which I'll go over real quick again, you know, the pages and the pens and everything, but this is gonna be my watercolor palette. So this I showed in a previous video, I think it's part of my back to school shopping, that this tin came from the 99-cent store. It was just an empty tin. I really like the style. And then what I did, and I did this actually a little, had started this process a little while ago, but I didn't like the way that the watercolor pans looked because I didn't have them hot glued in here separately. I had them kind of in the original pans that they came from, and by Jane Davenport, and then it's hard to explain, but it didn't really look good and it didn't really work well. And so I've done this. I'm just trying to get this little one back in here. There we go. Okay, so I'll take these pieces out. All right, so these are 2 different color palettes, watercolor palettes. Oh, there's not in the screen. There we go. These are two different watercolor palettes from Jane Davenport. There's like a brights and a neutral palette, and they're the portable ones, and they come in these separate individual tin cases. And I took them each, all of the squares out of those two tins individually, and the little you know, the little squares that they come in. I took all those out, and then I lined them up and hot glued them onto this what do you call this, tin? I hot glued all of them into the tin, and I thought that was better. I didn't want to use like silicone or something permanent, because you can always pop stuff out of hot glue. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess, but you can do it. If I ever wanted to use this tin for something else, I don't think I will. But anyway, I did a you know, sample or swatch of all of the colors from dark to light, as far as like if it was dark or if it was light on each individual color. And I just did it on some inexpensive mixed media paper, and then I laminated it, and I used some terrifically tacky tape to adhere it to the tin. And so then let me take everything out so you can see, except for these, of course, they're hot glued. All right, so, and I couldn't really comfortably put the tins or the squares for the watercolors all the way over to the edge because the tin is rounded, so I just did it where they fit comfortably, and that gave me room to put here an eraser, which this is a Pentel polymer eraser, and I just trimmed it down so that it would fit in here comfortably. And so it just goes right there. And then for like my chamois or shimmy, I'm just using, which I've used before, I need to wash it, was my eyeglass cleaner cloth. That works really well, and it washes really well, pretty much washes off whatever was on it. And so that's what I'm going to use for my shimmy, for whenever my watercolor brushes need to be wiped as clean as I can get them while I'm on the go. They actually need to be washed right now. And so that normally fits a little bit better than that, but sometimes it's hard to do stuff when you're filming, I tell you. And so then, oops, don't shake the camera, Lucy. Okay, so then also I have a couple of actually 3 water brushes. So one that will fit right here on the side is this one, which came with my Winsor & Newton palette, travel palette. And so that fits right there perfectly. And then I'm gonna keep the skinny one. Again, this one really needs to be washed. I mean, it's washed, but it's stained. I might not be able to get the stains because I used some inks on that, but it'll be fine. And then this is the bigger one. And these, I think I got both of these from AliExpress. Yeah. Okay, and those fit in here, right in here. Actually, they pop in here perfectly. There we go. I just need to fold that cloth up a little bit better so that it won't make everything all crowded. Okay, I really took my time with that cloth and got it back in there. Okay, and then a couple of Pentel writing tools. So one is a Pentel 0.7 mechanical pencil, fit right in here. And then one is a Pentel 0.3 millimeter Artist Hybrid Technica. And these all fit perfectly before I started filming. And it doesn't matter if it kind of touches some of the paint, it's all good, it's watercolor. And then there's some extra lead for the pencil. And then everything just closes really well. There we go, see? Isn't that awesome? All right, so that's the other thing. And then the last thing, of course, is the Traveler's Notebook, and I'll give you a couple of updates on that. All right, so going in the inside, let's see, what do I need to show you since last time? Okay, just a few little things. So here in this pocket, I'll just show you this little exercise I did as part of practicing the Japanese on that first set of sounds. If I can get it open. Yeah, so this was just a worksheet that it gave where it had you write all of the different A, I, U, E, O sounds, the characters in Hiragana. and then it told you to take a 5-minute break, and like it just mixed them all up and had you keep writing them, and then you did it again. So I did that exercise, and I'm not going to actually keep this, but I will again put in the comments below for you the website that I'm using to practice hiragana. But that was to get me, that exercise was to get me to the next set of sounds. So I just started the next set of sounds, which is the ka sound and the corresponding vowel sounds that go with that, but I haven't actually printed any of that yet, but I'll keep you up to date on that. So then I got something else in here. I did mark again my savings that I did set up my savings to come out automatically every month from my checking to my savings toward the trip. So before I was just doing it, but I just set it up to come out every month automatically now. So of course that's done through October. And I did look up, because remember last time I was saying I was going to have to renew my passport, and it's right now approximately $110 for me to do that. So I'd add that to my budget. And then I think, let's see, I think that's it for the language. And so then I added one thing that's not going to stay in here, but I'm going to use it to kind of inspire me to do some decorating, or not some decorating, but some art leading up to the trip, because I haven't been doing any. And I don't want to leave this in here because I want to have plenty of room for whenever I actually go on the trip, but I may take some of them with me if I have some left by the time we leave. But this I got from the Phoenix Art Museum. It's Japanese prints and 16 art stickers, and they're so pretty. It was actually a little bit taller and wider than this when I got it, but I trimmed it down so it fit a little better. But they're so pretty. I just love it. And this is the sticker that I put in this week, or just the other day. Okay, yeah, so there's the first one. Then I don't know why it's empty in between, I guess because of stickers. And then these pages, and I guess that's, no, there's some more, yeah, because there's 16. I hope you guys can see that okay. I hope I'm not going too fast, but they're really, really beautiful. So I just put one of them in the book to kind of inspire me to get started looking up some places in Japan, looking at some more videos, and doing some art for the places that I want to go. So I just put one here. This I had already done, you know, from the first video, but this is what I put there to kind of kick my creative juices going. I've been doing creative stuff everywhere else, but not in this traveler's notebook in preparation for the trip. All right, and so that just fits in there really. I did change out some pens though. I had an extra small before, and then I had that Pentel pen that's now in the tin, but I put the extra small back here in the front. It was in the back, and I put a regular small in the back for that. And that is it for today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. All of my subscribers get an additional discount from my Organized Planner Chic Etsy shop, where I create vegan traveler's notebooks and accessories for all TNs. And then also be sure and check out my Organized Planner Chic Crew Facebook group, where I do a free coloring page that you can download every month. The November page is up there right now, and I also do frequent giveaways. And until next time, everyone, happy planning!